Construction is ongoing on the Pangshin-Lankang Road with spur to Akong and Asa villages, covering 15.5 kilometers. Meanwhile, the Lankang-Abordis Road, spanning 8.5 kilometers, is nearing completion.
Hey, Jacob.
In Jibam, the Dokan-Tofa Road has received attention, with plans for a second bridge to complement the existing Jibam Bridge, touted as the tallest in West Africa. The inspection team also visited the Maraban-Demshin-Shimankar-Kalung Road. And the Lantang-Garkawa-Yelwa Road, including the Kufai Bridge, which had been damaged for years but is now reconstructed. In Yelwa, residents expressed relief over addressing long-standing flooding concerns.
Gwamnati abin da zan gaya mata mun gode musu Allah ya saka musu da alheri.
We appreciate the work. Please, we thank Mr. Governor to the core because he looked into our problem.
10 to 11 years, nobody can pass this place. But this time around, Mr. His Excellency Governor of Mr. Caleb Mutfwang has already sent the commissioner to come and renovate this place.
The mandate given to His Excellency Mr. Caleb Mutfwang, I think he has no rest on his own to ensure that the entire plateau will feel the dividends of democracy. And you can see from where we started from Pangshin to Lankang to this, it's more terrible now. You can attest to it. It shows that his commitment and his support base, they believe the people of Plateau Housing is still very solid because they did not make a mistake by voting this apostle of the time is now. I'm excited as well because the quality of work I've seen, thinking the contractors have been putting in their best. But what we saw was that especially with most of them, the connection of the bridge for East Sri Lanka and also the quality of work that the foundation solid did 9 years ago. Now that we're going to revisit his project, so the connection of Pangshin South and Pangshin North is very attainable now. And you can see we just arrived here now. You can see the linkages, the bridge that connects Yelwa and Kalong Road now has been connected. And even you can even see the drains. There was no drain. We were contemplating how are we going to control the erosion. But I want to thank my engineer of Ministry of Works, the director and his team, the farm support they've done. Instead of them waiting for me to come and say, because I was complaining, I said the mandate we had was to construct the bridge. Now this day we need to control this drain. And we were able to go out of their way to see that they sought for material and correct this before I came. So I want to say kudos to the engineers for well done. Thank you for wonderful thing that you've done. For the people of Yelwa, I think your joy no bounds because we've seen what His Excellency have done. Like I'm saying, ba abin da za mu magana bane abin da kun gani ne ba wai kun kira shi bane mun zo da nan shi chairman na karamin hukumar kushen dam ya je mana ga damuwarsu ya za mu tallafa na koma na ji na sami shi his excellency na mishi magana ya approve immediately mun zo kun ga ai muku daga sama can har kasa wannan gwada da aka yi muku yanzu kun ga fadin sa ko kun ga da yake ko to idan ba ku adana ta ba idan ba ku kun bar zuba sara a ciki ba zai taushe kwa zai koma kamar can har ba wanda ko ya sabta nan domin ba ku yi ba ba wani zamu zo mu dinga muku shara kuma doka da ku adana wannan abu you have to ensure that you have to ensure us that you will not dump refuge inside this. Once you do that, it will block this bridge, and that will be the end. And the flood will be all over. So, as you want us to do more, you have to play your own part. Yes. Because the Excellency is committed to ensure that. Rabon ku yau ba ku san zai zo nan ba ya zo ya muku aiki. So ba magana party bane ba magana addini bane amma magana ci gaban plateau.
In Lantan North, work is progressing on the Gazum-Kumfwan Road, a stretch of 11.5 kilometers. At the damaged Wase Langtan Bridge, an appeal was made to the Dangote Group and the federal government for assistance in its reconstruction.
The community called upon the ministry or works to intervene immediately, which we rush to come and see. We thought by now, His Excellency Pastor Caleb Mutfwang, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, had earlier complained to Dangote Group of Company because their truck some times back destroyed this belly bridge. So he said he has met with Dangote, and we thought by now, before the rain set in, we would have sought this thing. But to our greatest dismay, up till now, there's a delay. So we are calling on the Dangote Group of Company to see that they should come to the aid of these people, because you can see how the commuters are just stranded here. And the rains are setting more. You can see the water, they can't cross. You can see the bridge. Now, from Wase, you are coming in, you can't get to Lantan. From Lantan, you are coming, you can't get to Wase. Because this bridge is the nexus and is in the middle of the two local governments. So the two local governments are suffering. So His Excellency has graciously met with Dangote himself, and he assured us that by now, the work would have gone far. We are surprised that the rains have set in now, and then look at how commuters have been cut off. We want to go to Wase now as Ministry of Works. We can access Wase as well too. You can see also our hill parked by the roadside, and the community are not finding it easy. So we are calling on Dangote Group of Company, if there's anything they could do. His Excellency, Plateau State government have complained, have written to them officially, and we've given them the bill that will facilitate constructing this bridge. We want to make it a permanent one now, so that this occurrence won't happen anymore. So we are calling on Dangote to expedite action. His Excellency has told us like a month ago, that they've had a discussion with him, and he assured them that he's going to fix the bridge. But the rains have set in, so we are appealing to him as well to expedite action, because you can see it has affected us too, and carrying our own responsibility to ensure that we link the two local governments. But it's not possible. So we are also appealing to Dangote to see what he will do. You can see the waters, you can see the bridge, you can see the commuters. Even we will have to turn back from where we are right now. We can't proceed. We have to go and go through Dengi now to get into Wase. Another route that is going to take us like another 2 to 3 hours to turn. So it's not going to be easy for us. So you can see how, you can see marketers have gone to buy things they can't cross. So they have to go and turn. Look at the cars. If you stay here for long, you will see more. It's expected that we are appealing to Dangote to expedite action so that this suffering will be reduced.
In Kanam, the Jarmai Bridge is at an appreciable level of completion, with contractors actively on site. In Kanke, contractors have mobilized to the Gunji-Shuar-Dokpai road with a spur to Tiblik, 33 kilometers. The Dawaki Gangyang Road, 24 kilometers, and the Tublung Sumji Seri Ampere Road.
Because we don't have a good road to transport them to the states or to the other places of which we can get to sell them. So we want the governor of Plateau State to please help us. Though we have started constructing, but we need them to at least give them the funds so that they can continue with the work, of which we will really appreciate. And we in this very community or in this village, we are really appreciating our governor of Plateau State based on the construction that they have started for us. We really thank him so much.
In Bassa, work on the Rukuba-Miango-Farin-Lamba Road with spur to Kwal community, covering 46 kilometers, is well on the way.
We are grateful to what we saw, and we are super excited for what we are seeing going on along this Rukuba-Miango-Farin-Lamba road. His Excellency graciously gave directive that this road should immediately be taken care of immediately when we came for our retreat here. And regular construction company have proven that they are truly companies that have the plateau or the indigenous company that made us proud. You can see the quality of the road, and then you can see the commitment of the government as well, and the contractor. The contractor has been one of our best contractors on the plateau. You can see the quality of the road, Rukuba-Miango-Farin-Lamba, with the spot to School of Accountancy and Ken Academy. This is the spots that link the road, and there is additional road when there was this crisis where a lot of people were massacred here by the gruesome murderers. His Excellency was here and he insisted, he gave a directive immediately that we should add an additional walk so that the road will lead to that community where the people were killed. That community, Kwal community, where that massacre happened. As it is now, after the completion or before the completion of this road, now they've done about 6 kilometers. And this 6 kilometers now will be asphalted. Any moment from now, they will start, because of the rains now, they will start the expansion road to the Kwal community where the people were massacred, same company. So, and we'll link this road to Farin-Lamba. It's just an alternative route to the people of Plateau State. Where if you are coming all the way from Farin-Gada, you will just go through from Axis, and then you connect this road and to Rukuba road, and then to Farin-Lamba. So it's a bypass. To congest and then boost the economic development. So, like we will say, I think we commend the contractor, Rickrock Nigeria Limited, for what they are doing. The quality of the work we see here is commendable. His Excellency Dr. Caleb Mutfwang, we're excited for what he's saying, and the people do. A lot of appreciation we got from the government. I won't allow any contractor to be docile. That's why we are always at the side to ensure that the right thing is done. And all the ministry this week, we are all going around project site to ensure that we have about 24 projects ongoing, different local governments that they are on site, which we visited. We've seen some of them, and more are coming. More are coming until we complete this abundant project. We will not expand new ones yet. We have a lot of requests for new projects, but the Excellencies mandated us to ensure that these abundant projects that have been left for 9-10 years will ensure that the roads are completed. As from here, we're still going to Jingle, Katako to see what the contractor is doing there. So now in Bassa, we have a lot of work going on in Bassa local government in particular. Then we go to Jos East, the football areas, and see what is going on there as well. And then within the metropolis of Bukur and Jos, a lot is happening there, which we don't need much. But when we go there, we will show you as well. But for the interland, there is no local government for now that I can tell you that things are not going on there. The depth of road construction in Ministry of Works alone, we are talking about 300 and something billion when you put those roads together. So I can assure you that as long as we have enough resources, and if the contractors will play their part and be pushing the work as it is, so we will be paying as we have available funds, availability of funds. So the duration could be less than 1 year, could be above 1 year. So, but as long as we have, and then we must be deliberate in how we apportion these funds, because the projects are scattered all over Plateau. I can assure you that the fund management committee will look at it. For me, as Commissioner of Works, I wouldn't mind. I want the money to be given to Minister of Works on. But there are other critical sectors that need these funds to be managed. So I can assure you that the road is taking the chunk of the money. So we'll be pushing as the contractor is committed. As the certificates are raised, often and we're paying.
However, concern was raised over the Jingir Amo Katako Karambana Road, with a spur to Benchen covering 33.6 kilometers, where the contractor was found to be far behind schedule, drawing sharp criticisms from the inspection team.
I'm telling you, we're not satisfied with your job, and I can assure you.
Across all sides, Commissioner Obandoma Laven reiterated Governor Mutfwang's resolve to enhance connectivity statewide by completing all road projects within the scheduled time frame.
Even you, the members of the press, you can attest that His Excellency Pastor Caleb Mutfwang is working. Some of the projects, when you get there, you see the contractor on site and you are so excited as well. I don't think when we were talking about, we started from Central Zone, that is Pangshin. We drove down to Lankan and then we got back to this. From the Pangshin General Hospital, you could see the connectivity. Most and Limited is doing a fantastic job there. The roads is being, the bridges are linked already. So it means you are coming from Pangshin, you can decide from General Hospital and just take your left and come out of Jing and all this area. So that is the road connectivity you're talking about. And the importance of that road to not just Plateau State is linking of the southeast, north central and northwest, because those are the important. And if you see the topography and then the tourism potentials of that area, when you went in there, you notice that agriculture will be boosted, security will be enhanced, and a lot. So that road is the best that happened to the people of Central Zone, because it does connect Pangshin and Pangshin South. Now, when you get to Jibam, Dokang Kaswa, Wal, and Dokang Tofa, that one that linked through Kurugui as the rest, you can see the network work is ongoing. And also, when you get to Demshin, Maraban Demshin to Demshin to Shimankar, you can see our footprint is going on there. Work is ongoing. Gazum, Kunkwam Road, you saw the quality work that is ongoing there. And here we are. We went to Jerme. The bridge that has collapsed is, by His grace, in the next 40 to 50 days, the bridge will be linked and then the road will be pliable again. So there's a lot of work that we are doing, even in the rainy seasons. You could see most of the works that are being, the contractors are on site, because the administration is poised to ensure that we complete all abundant projects. Those projects have been there for the past 9 to 10 years, some of them. And Today you see the projects are being revisited. All contractors are on site, even at the peak of rainy season where they are supposed to be out of sight, but now they are still on site. His Excellency said we should ensure that all contractors are on site and visit all project sites to ensure that work is ongoing. And I think we're satisfied with what we are seeing. There's progress going on. Whenever we draft any project, is the resources and any availability. But we won't have resources because His Excellency is a prudent manager who truly knows how to allocate funds, and then is committed to ensure that these local people that you are seeing, look at the way they are looking at us. In fact, for the first time, some of them are seeing work going on for a very long time, and they are surprised. Like yesterday, we were in this. You saw the women in the market, in their farms, they were dancing because they felt they've seen asphalt, they've seen the road connectivity. So I can assure you that we are not here to joke or to deceive anyone, but in fact we're not even aware of the initiative of this project. We only came and saw it. As a responsive government, we need to carry on with all that we saw and complete it. And I can assure you that this road that you are seeing, that you say what economic importance is, for the fact that we have road connectivity, our agricultural product have accessibility, the market will be booming, and then they have confidence to ensure that their product can be taken to the market. The value have been added to the community as well, not just only agricultural product. What about security challenges that we'll be facing? With accessibility, it's enough for security within the twinkle of an eye for them to access wherever there's a distress call. But without good road network, those criminals will have way. They'll have their way. So this road is to also check the security problem we're facing on the plateau. Like the one you saw from the Sri Lanka to Pangshin, the connectivity of Pangshin North and Pangshin South. If you link that road, for God's sake, that's the interland that have been touched, and it's connecting not just only plateau, but southern part of Nigeria and northeast part of Nigeria. So the importance of this road cannot be emphasized, not just for agricultural purposes, but for linkages. Their life has been enhanced. It took us how many minutes to be here because they created the road, but by the time now we lay the asphalt or the stone doors, I can assure you that Plateau, there will be no village in Plateau, but instead we have urban centers all over scattered in the Plateau.
These roads, once completed, will reduce insecurity, improve livelihoods, stimulate economic activity, and expand tourism across the states. This is Pamzi Jaman.